week we're talking about the split maxi. What I'm wearing today is a split maxi, probably better known to most people today as the Angelina Jolie at the Oscars dress. There are lots of different ways to wear the split, and not all of them involve sort of the whole shooting your leg out, although the problem with this dress is that you feel under pressure to pose in a slightly ridiculous way. I think the best way to wear the dress is just to forget about the sticking your leg out and just treat it as the ability to walk, which is really, really helpful in dresses. Now this one is warehouse. Opinion is divided as to this dress. I mean, I think it's a really nice shape. I think close up the fabric isn't, you can tell it's not couture, quite clearly, but it is a nice dress. There are lots of others here, which we've got to show you today with the splits in different places, so you can have an overview and see what might work for you. This first one, you're not going to be able to afford it, I'll just tell you that right now. But this is, I've basically got this out as kind of fashion porn. This is Julien Macdonald. It's not a showpiece, but it is quite similar to the pieces he showed in his collection. It's kind of two layers. This layer that you see underneath, this is the front as well, and this has a kind of mesh layer over here with these kind of modesty panels down the side, and then over the top is this kind of draped cowl effect. And then the skirt is split up to, well, this is designed for a, obviously not for me, for a catwalk model, so I think that's kind of where their hips are, depressingly. It's split right up to the hip with all these layers, and just a really, really stunningly sexy dress. And then something completely different, gorgeous colour. I love this colour, amazing with a tan. And this dress has a split, which is kind of under here and then on this side, so you're not going to be kind of exposing your leg when you're wandering along. You have to kind of sit and sort of drape it over for a bit of calculated exposure. It's all very sort of sexy and seductive and very DVF. These dresses are slightly complicated. They're not for people with changing room phobia, because you are going to be kind of like in there trying to work out which layer goes over your head. But if you can persevere, I think that could be a really beautiful dress. Next up, we have a split maxi with a difference. I love this dress because it's just so different in spirit to what you think these dresses are. This is by Allessandra Rich, who I know I bang on about a lot. I love this dress. It's kind of black lace over white. It's got this kind of shirt collar, and it's kind of a shirt dress shape, but with these buttons that you can undo as far as you wish, and even comes with a little hanky in the pocket here, which I think is quite a cute touch. And again, another version if you like the split maxi idea but you don't want to go the whole va-va-voom kind of route. This is Vilshenko, and kind of smocking and the little collar. It's almost quite sort of peasanty and boho and all those kind of aspects of fashion, and it's got splits quite high on both sides, this lovely burnt orange colour. This dress I'm going to show you now, we've got two quite similar versions. I want to show you both because I do think they're quite a find, these dresses, in the kind of haute end of the high street. If you've got what the fashion calls an event, most of us call a party, I think, to go to this summer. These are Biba, they're sort of the new Biba rather than the vintage Biba. So these are about, I think, about £250 retail or something. So, you know, not cheap, but not ridiculous if you've got something really special that you're going to. This one has a cowl neck, a kind of simpler version of the Julien Macdonald one we were looking at before, draped like this, lovely kind of swooshy on the side, and then where's the split gone? It's hiding from me. Here it is. So this splits right up to the hip, but don't worry, there's an underskirt, and that splits just from there. And then here's the other version. This is the one shoulder version in navy with more of a kind of gathered ruchy effect across the shoulders. This has got a sort of structured bodice inside, which we like, and the same knotted effect at the hip, and a split, which again is hiding from me, as all the best splits do. I think they're better when they don't make themselves felt immediately. Here we go. She's over here. This is Autograph at Marks and Spencer's. Really nice and very different because it's not a kind of glammy lipsticked up dress, but a really nice, easy, beachy maxi. The top has two layers here, which makes it look quite sort of New York Fashion Week, I think. It doesn't have to go the Angelina Jolie route.